Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We're back in the rookie fixed edition of the BMW M2, this time at Oulton Park Fosters for yet another track guide. It's not me behind the wheel, it's Gianni Lutzu. If you don't know who he is, he's a real-life racing driver, 10.5k iRating, and he's a full-time driver coach. So if you want to improve your own skills, check out his link in the description. Right, let's go. Down the main straight, looking for the end of the ad holdings. On the left hand side, brake up to about 60%, leave it in fourth gear, back on the gas just ahead of the apex, exit wide but no wider than Gianni has here. Now we're going to come over the crest, head over to the right hand side just before the dip. This time we're on the brakes up to about 40%, leaving it in fourth gear again, clipping the inside. Now on the brakes, leaving it in third gear, just missed the no cut curb, back over to the left hand side. We're just going to do a lift as we come through Knickerbrook, and now back up to full power, got to exit wide as we head up Play Hill. To go past Water Tower on our right hand side. Now we're on the brakes up to about 60%. Again, leaving it in fourth gear, on the gas as soon as possible. We do have to brake a lot earlier in this car than many of the others. And on the brakes again, nice and early because they are made of potatoes. Down to third gear, exit nice and wide, hug it round, close to the left-hand side, and over and across he goes in a 1:02.3. Now, I know some of you have said that they like to be able to chase times that they can beat. So if you want to beat mine was a 1:03 flat, but Gianni is faster than me. Right, let's do the breakdown. Okay, so here we're on the breakdown. So we're going to start braking just here. So just before we get to the last set of ad hoardings, and when he brakes up to about 60-65%, now he's going to start trailing it off as he turns in. So he starts getting back on the gas here, ahead of the apex, and he's just clipping the rumble strip there on the right-hand side. Exits as wide as this. Again, since the track got updated, they are now harsher on this off-track on the left-hand side. Heads over to the right-hand side. Now in the MX-5, you brake a little bit later, but again, this is the braking point here. So it is quite early. It's a couple of car lengths before we actually get to the dip, and he brakes up to about 40%, and he's just going to trail that off and starts picking back up on the gas at the apex, again in fourth gear, and again getting those left-hand tyres on the rumble strip. He's going to straighten the wheel, and basically the wheel's still slightly turned now, as you can see if you look at the telemetry. But as soon as it's straight now, he's going to immediately get on the brakes. That's the important thing, is to always try and be initially braking in a straight line in this car, and any car really. Brakes up to about 60%, now trails it off, picking back up on the gas just ahead of the apex. Doesn't get up to 100% until he's straightened the wheel out. Now at the second of these two rumble strips on the left hand side, he's going to do a lift. Only down to about 60%, but then he's going to slowly build back up. Gets up to 100% just as he's cleared the apex of Knickerbrook. That's going to make you exit wide so that your left-hand tyres are on the rumble strip. Right, this next one. So he's turning left at the minute. And again, with most cars, the braking market is going to be the far left apex of the white line on the left-hand side coming up here. But it's going to be as soon as he's straightened the wheel as he comes over this crest. So as you see, as soon as he straightens the wheel, gets on the brakes up to about 65%. He trails that off, starts picking back up on the gas. Now a little bit of overlap there, but there we go. Now he's on it and gets up to 100% just ahead of the second apex. For some reason, track map's having a problem at the minute. Right, the final braking marker is about 2 car lengths, 2 to 3 car lengths after this turn right sign. So it's going to be here, and he gets on the brakes up to about 70%. He's going to hold it, hold it, hold it. Now he's going to start trailing off as he turns in towards the apex, picking back up on the gas just as he's clipping that inside rumble strip. And doesn't get up to 100 until now. So once the car's straightened out and the balance is all sorted and the weight's not wobbling around. And over and across the line he goes. So, one final version coming up next with the driving line on without me talking. Enjoy.